Hey everybody, this is Russ Roy again here with Team Grid Fillers out of Houston, Texas. Wanted to give you guys a quick review of the LS2 Subverter helmet. So I get a lot of comments about this helmet when I'm out on the trail, and I come up on people being here in Texas where it's hot as Hades. The first thing people notice is the ventilation on these guys. It seems like your head's always boiling here, especially in the trails. Everybody's looking for a cool, light helmet. Usually up around 60 to 90% humidity, so we have no problems with heat. Two helmets I have here. This one I bought when they first came out. I jumped right on the LS2 train there, trying to get as good ventilation as possible. The second one here is a helmet that's only a couple months old. Got this through a Team 441 Racing Garage when we did the Baja 500 back in June. So didn't really take too many knocks on this one. It's held up pretty good throughout the past year. A little bit of paint chipping here from a couple low speed falls, bending the visor, and it just cracks the paint. Other than that, not too much going on. Maybe a little bit of chipping here where I hit my head on some low branches, things like that. First thing you'll notice, like I said, the ventilation. Venting on this helmet's pretty good. You definitely notice it a lot, especially in the wintertime when you get cold air coming through the helmet and you're sweating. One thing to notice here is that these vents do look very large. However, if you go to the inside of the helmet, these are just little 5mm holes that the air comes through, which is right there by my finger. So the venting looks awesome. It's not as good as it's advertised to be from the outside, but still, compared to most helmets, it is pretty decent. Past couple helmets I've had, last three were 2 Arise as well as 1 AGV helmet, so it does hold up its venting against those guys pretty good. Price point's awesome on these things, about $200. I think you can get them a little bit cheaper now, depending on what store you go through, if you have any deals through dealerships as well. Awesome colors. Since I got these two, LS2 has released several different colors. They're all pretty aggressive. You can usually find them. Usually that'll match your gear, or if not, you can have a helmet that just stands out from your bike and your gear, and it still looks good. They are DOT rated, and they've got some bling features. If you notice here on the front, this little chin bar right here is in chrome. Here it's in white. They do ship an option for each. Helmet comes fitted with the white. However, you have the ability to put the chrome on, as well as this back piece here comes in chrome as well. I just didn't switch it out because I was too lazy. A couple of good safety features these do have. They do have what's called a MIPS system. So basically, the helmet is designed with the inner liner so that as you crash, the liner will rotate within the helmet, take some torsion off of your head when you have a nice crash. It does come with a quick release chin straps, as well as a quick release system for the chin strap as well. What else here? A little bit of the things that I've run into as far as cons on this helmet. It definitely runs small, so you want to get a size large. You'll definitely feel the cheek pads compressing your cheeks. Everybody I know that has one of these helmets has had that same exact problem. My big problem, I've got a pretty big nose and chin, I guess, but there's not a lot of clearance in between the chin bar and my face. And while there is good venting here, there is not good venting directly in front of your mouth, so I get a lot of heat coming back. So while my head is cool, my face burns up a lot in this helmet, especially when it's really hot out. Let's see here, the chin pads, or I'm sorry, the cheek pads. So basically the way they go in, you've got these tiny little, I don't know, I call them little grommets. They slide into these holes here. You put it in, slide it up. These cheek pads are a pain in the ass to get in and out. They really bring down my experience with this helmet a lot. It's just a pain in the ass. Sometimes when I take off my helmet in between, sections to cool down, the cheek pads will come out on me. They don't do it on the new one yet. They're doing it on this one that's a year old. So that's one thing that I've just run into as far as that's concerned. As well as just a little bit buggy. You've got these nice bright colors on these helmets. This chin strap, nice bright yellow. Cannot seem to keep them clean or get them clean once I get them full of dust. Same thing with this inner liner here, the orange. But overall, pretty good helmet. I'd rate it at about a good 7.58 out of 10. Not too bad. One thing I did, you'll see I mounted my GoPro underneath of my visor. I do that because I ride in the woods a lot. A lot of low-hanging branches like to take the top. If you have your GoPro mounted on top, they'll take them off. For the Baja 500, I did cut a hole in the top of the visor to get a flat portion so that I can mount the camera. Unfortunately for me, it only lasted about 20 minutes as I crashed about 20 minutes into my section and broke my camera off. But not a bad helmet. Definitely worth the money for 200 bucks. You can't beat it. It's got all the safety features that you can ask for, and not too bad. So let me know what you think.